To slice the cord drop model, we open FlashPrint and then open our file. So I can choose File, Load File, or a keyboard shortcut is to hit Command O and then select my file, cord drop. There it is. Now if I zoom in and rotate, I see that it's nice solid blue on the bottom, which means that it's resting flat against the build plate. And looking inside, rotating around, I don't see any areas indicated in red, which means that there are no overhangs that require support material. Now, for example, if I click rotate and surface to platform, then I can double click on this top lip so I can rotate the object 180 degrees. We see that that top lip is now flat against the print bed surface, so it's solid blue. But inside I have a red area. So that area is unsupported, meaning that it will print in midair. So it would require support material in order to print. If I wanted to print in this orientation for some reason, I could choose to add auto supports and click back. If I look at the bottom, I can see that I've got some support material there. I'll click Start Slicing, just leave everything the same. Click Slice Preview. And now if I use the Layers slider at the bottom, I can go down layer by layer. And you can see that support material is being added on the inside all the way up to where the first flat layer of that interior piece is added. And then the model continues with infill and the inner and outer walls until it's finished. I'm going to click Close Preview, go back here, and I'm going to undo so my model is back in the original orientation, because this is a better orientation. Now I'll click Slice, start slicing. Again, I don't need to make any changes here. The defaults should be fine for this simple shape. I'm clicking Slice Preview, so I get an estimate of how long it will take to print, 18 minutes. And I can see the different color-coded features of the print. Again, on the bottom, I can use the layer slider to go all the way down. And so this is where the first interior flat section is printed at layer 64. And I can actually, well, I'll use the slider to go up to 64, 65, 66. And you'll notice that 65 and 66 is just printing that interior flat area. And I can use the steps slider, and that will show me all of the movements of the nozzle for this layer. So if I start from step 0 and slide across, you can see that little hard to see. I'll zoom in a little bit more. The first thing it's doing is printing that interior ring and then the exterior wall. And then it printed a little bit of the support material. Then it printed a little bit of the bottom of the flat area. Then it's printing the rest of the support material and the rest of the flat area. And that's it. A little bit odd that it printed in that order, but that's the automatic slicer just using its algorithm to to figure out an efficient way of printing this object. I use the sliders to go all the way up, and I can see the finished piece. So of course from here, I would save to a USB drive or an SD card and plug that into the printer and print. Or if I have wireless capability on my printer, I can just send the file directly to the printer.